I've been introduced to your area mostly because the Leonard boys don't know how to organize everything. Otherwise, when you have a speech, you gotta make fun of them.
I think it's on the chair. Can you say that? Not the mic.
While we're looking for the microphone, my name is Shia Freeman. I have a word for Hungarian background, right? You have to understand the word Sigikip. Right? It's fine. I have been in the family longer than anyone. 48 years. It's been nothing. So let me introduce Tom, let me kill some time. I'm not a psychologist.
Really, Russian Weiss was supposed to be speaking, but since he didn't show up, and just take any letter out. That's it. Now that's me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I don't need the mic.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, you're good.
Love it. Where's the mic?
You think we take it? If it was the jet ski?
We hear you, we hear you. Some people have been hearing you.
When I was growing up, there weren't many choices of hagados. Every family had a few simple hagados that were used every year. In our house, we had a special one that only my mother could use. She had received it as a gift from her best friend in our sister when she first came to America. And as a child, I thought it was the coolest thing because it had a few pictures. As time passed, publishers began to up their game. They put out hagados with pictures, hagados with retro stories, and non-illustrated hagados full of fuss. The market was super flooded. Feminist hagados, emoji hagados, Harry Potter hagados. You name the niche, it had its own mansham. For each Pesach, when I went to the bookcase to pull out our collection, I felt like something was missing. Where would my children and my children's children learn about our family in the store? How would they know how hot the soup is supposed to be? Or how much that tomorrow is going to get if we leave it open? Where would they turn to for this information? So, it is with great pride that I am pleased to present to you tonight, for the first time anywhere, the Letterite Family Haggadah, published by Rabbisin Paiusha Press. And every one of you will have the opportunity to order the advanced copy edition for only $29.95. And if you want to be sure to have yours by Yontif, you can sell me money at the end of this speech. And she is going to give you my cell, so that you can make sure you get mine.
He needs a new Gucci bag.
So sit back and imagine that you are already sitting at the table. And let's take Okay, much. I'm sure that during your dating parsha, you made sure that Sydney was up to speed on the Levirate and Simon Cutting. But just in case, I'm going to go through the Seder to test your knowledge and fill in any gaps. Ready? Right? Pay attention. It's multiple choice, so don't get nervous. Question number 1. What is the first thing you do when you sit down at the Seder? A. Put on your kittel. B. Pour out the kossos. C. Wait for Poppy, because he's still outside talking to someone he met in shul who was a Kim Holina with him in 1968. Question number 2. Once their tata makes an appearance, the Seder begins with Kiddush, followed by Malachim. The Levites say, Kol Niftin Yesed Yecha, except which of the following? A. Americana. B. Ugarsha. C. Offended. D. All of the above. We don't like any of them. The highlight of the Seder is the recitation of the Manashah. The kids are shy, the parents are whispering the words to them, bonus points to those who still touch it into Yiddish. But this year, the Levites have added a 5th Pasha. Right, pay attention. Question number 3. Question number 3. Why is this girl different than the other 122 girls at Rosh Hashanah? Was this in Paradise? Moving on, we get to the Arba button. 4 letterized boys, 4 women, perfect, right? Except once you get past the Chacham, it's pretty much all downhill from there. In my opinion, the She'ena Gedei of the show is the most intriguing. What kind of person doesn't have any questions? Not my brother. Just hand him the resume and bring it on in. He definitely has more than 4 questions. Once every single person who has ever been the youngest is done saying the Manashana, the Balagabi goes on to tell the actual story of Matthias and Sraya, the centerpiece of which is the 10 Makos, which brings me to Salim. A few weeks ago, Shaksi suggested that instead of making fun of him during my speech, I should perhaps talk about Salim and be nice for a change. I thought about it. All right, I lost it.
No, good.
Hello? Yeah. I thought about it for a minute. Maybe I could give her some tips on how to deal with empty nest syndrome. She could go to a shiur, take up a hobby, travel, visit old people, but Celine already does all of those things. So much for my tips. But flipping through the letter I and looking at the Makos triggered a memory. One from a Seder where we were together many years ago, and when the children were young, and Barry Chait had just put out this Haggadah, which was a beautiful Haggadah with very realistic illustrations by Dr. Paula, been too scary for the boys. Actually, it's time. Ready?
Is that the one with the pizza, right?
With the beard here. With the beard and the blonde, right? Yeah. I'm still scared.
I think it's by a bunch of like you.
Okay.
You murdered.
Oh.
After the Marcos, the Haggadah continues to delineate the different pieces that Hakadosh Baruch Hu performed during the Geulah from Messiah.
That's where you can pick it
But only the Levirate Haggadah tells us about modern day life that my brother can perform. That my brother can perform. He can look at a perfectly good resume and decide in 30 seconds that it's not for him. And Celine can do the same thing, but in French. But to get serious here for a moment, the family is quite concerned that Shakespeare will sink into some kind of a depression without his most favorite pastime, WhatsApping resumes to Reed and Goody with the tagline, "Recognize anyone?" So to protect Shakespeare's mental health, the Levirate Haggadah Foundation is starting a Gemach, Heroes by Shakespeare, that will offer his services free of charge for those who are resume impaired. Just WhatsApp the resume to Shakespeare, and within minutes, he will be able to tell if the family is old Lakewood or fake Lakewood. He will be able to tell if the father of nursing homes is an investor, an owner, or resident. He will be able to tell you if the brother who is in Briss is it the real Briss or the satellite. He will be able to find out if the girl got into the soda struggle for real or was she waitlisted. And most important, he will be able to give you 20 references. Most of whom may or may not have ever laid their eyes on the girl, but still, it's the guy to call and interrogate them.
That's true.
That's some story.
This is why children are not going to have food at the Seder, but okay. So, back to the Seder. Whoever is still awake at this point in the night is trying to keep up with the singing and rushing to get through Ethel Miodea, to meet up which, according to the Levirate version in my Haggadah, is a remez to the girls that we should date. And finally, we get to Haggadah. Except in the Levirate version, it's not a goat, it's an apple. And not just any apple, an apple that doesn't want to fall off the tree. It's a fruit at risk apple. And it takes a dog, a cat, an ox, and a poet to get him on the ground.
Sing the song there?
Yeah, you know it. You know it? Yeah. I can sing a lot. I know the first 3 words.
You need half.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
This is why you need the Haggadah.
Say the Haggadah or
No, it's not just I think the track is
The words?
Wow. I thought you were skinny.
No, no. Where's no? That's a folk song. No, where's the song?
it's like the Haggadah
Okay.
word.
Cousin Paula. So I know this is a very busy and stressful time to be a newly married young couple. Everybody's busy running around. So I thought I'd just give you guys some Pesach supplies to get you started in your house. First, I have some cleaning items for you. Cleaning. Yeah, that's very good.
Like a team.
And to make sure that you clean and style, we have aprons for both of you. We have matching aprons.
Don't get it concept.
Stand up.
So, just get ready and help. And then, I'm sure when it comes to the Seder, maybe you guys didn't have so much time to get all the pay something that things. So first of all, my sheet, here's a nice new buffer for you for the Seder. And I'm Coleman cover,
You have to enjoy yourself.
stickers. And, of course, pillows for. You see, you can make it go 2 ways. Okay, my sheet, pay attention. In our family, we do not give marriage tips unless you put $375 down on the table for Shia. 400, okay? However, I will make an exception just to tell you those pillows, you'll notice when you do them one way, they're one color, and then you go the other way, another color. So, when Sylvie says to you that this dress is white and you say it's black, and you just switch it like that, you're never right, it's white. That's what you do, okay? And finally, I'm sure you also want to come to your in-laws or parents with a perfect hostess gift. So, and who has time to shop in the middle of shave about this? I thought I would help you guys out and give you the present that every woman in Klal Yisrael is dying for this Pesach. Okay, so you can do the honors.